Yes, there are many festivals in India like Diwali, Pongal, Ramzan, Christmas, and Holi, etc. etc. While all these are separated by religion and language, if there is a one festival that unites all Indians under one umbrella, it's none other than cricket. I am inviting journalist and writer Mr. Balu to my show. I have many things to discuss with him. Welcome, Mr. Balu. I am very
Thank you.
glad to have you here.
Thank you, Vishwa. So
Yes,
I'm so overwhelmed to be on your show.
yeah, super,
Yes.
super. Yes, like I said, while many Indians have been celebrating cricket as a festival, can you please tell how much do you enjoy this festival?
Like as you said, cricket is especially Indian Premier League IPL is a festival. It's not just a cricket event because unlike other events, IPL gets a lot of spotlight. IPL gets a lot of exposure. Even families watches IPL, kids watch an IPL, women watch an IPL. Even the larger proportion of men or smaller proportion of men who don't watch an international cricket or who don't watch an international ODI series or international T20 series will watch an IPL because IPL provides a pure entertainment. IPL is actually entertainment. IPL is actually a business. So it grabs lot of people's attention. It's so so colorful. So IPL is obviously it comes during the every April, like that period of time. Schools have been declared summer holiday. Colleges have been declared as semester holiday. So every youngsters get into their home or get into their phone during 7:30 p.m. and the whole India is celebrating. See, unlike other events, people do not like to participate. Telling opinions, fighting with their fans, trolling the other team, trolling the opposition team. Like these kinds of speculations does not happen for an international cricket, but it happens for around couple of months for IPL. So even the people who do not watch cricket will like to engage in that kind of conversation. It's like a peer pressure to you have to watch IPL if you want to follow the social media memes and all those stuffs. So I think IPL is the only domestic cricket series which is watched by almost larger number of audience. I don't see
Yes, yes,
I
that's
don't
the
see
question. Yes, what are the essences are there in the IPL to gather more fans instead of international cricket?
See, it's like the new innovative things that BCCI getting into the Indian Premier League. International, when you take a playoff, four teams qualifying for playoff, and top two teams playing a qualifying match, and the third and fourth team playing an eliminator match. So the winner of the first qualifier match directly gets into the final, but the loser of the qualifier match still have the still have
Opportunity.
the another chance to get into the final. So it's the privilege that has been given for the first two qualifying team, top two qualifying team. So automatically even the teams have been safer secure their spot on playoff. They will fight to get the top two spot, which makes IPL more interesting. This aspect does not like other tournament does not have this format. So automatically BCCI involves the competitiveness among the team. See, even if you qualify, that doesn't matter. Just fight for the first two spots. That is the privilege you get. So this kind of rushes, the adrenal rush is going among the playoff spot, and recently they have introduced the impact player rules. So any one player can bat or one player can bowl. So this kind of interesting things what makes IPL more interesting. So even in the upcoming years, we can see lot of new innovative things coming. See, even DRS system, review system have been first introduced at IPL. I guess if I'm not wrong, DRS system has been introduced at IPL. The system has been only the system has been successful. It has been shifted to international cricket. So if international cricket wanna try any new things, ICC wanna try any new things, first they implement at IPL. So our Indian audience will get more, get more exposure on the major rules which has been coming into IPL. So this kind of things are what making IPL more interesting, I would say.
Actually, the 17th IPL starts on March 22nd.
Yeah.
Chennai Super Kings will face Royal Challengers Bengaluru. What do you expect from CSK? I know you are a Royal Challengers Bengaluru fan, but what do you expect from CSK?
CSK has been so great against the Royal Challengers Bangalore. As an RCB fan, I'm saying they have been a biggest headache of for us. Uh, if you if you if you be with some Royal Challengers Bangalore fans, they would say like, hey, we don't want an IPL man, just beat CSK. That's it. That kind of energy we hold because they have been a tension for us for past few years. We cannot able to win CSK at their home ground. We cannot able to win CSK at even our home ground. So winning CSK has been like a great treasure thing. It has been become. I don't know why CSK and RCB have been a great rivals. There are a lot more interesting games had happened among CSK and RCB. CSK had won equally, RCB had won equally. But past few years, the domination of CSK is it's like biggest tension for us. So my RCB friends are like so religious on beating CSK. Beating CSK is just enough. The trophy is second. Beating CSK is just enough. The trophy is secondary thing. So I think they would play a good cricket. See, Devon Conway is not there, but even the star player, one of the main opening player of CSK is not there. That is not a big thing for CSK. They have lot of alternative things. That is what lacking on our Royal Challengers Bangalore. We do not have a good bowling unit. Uh, you see, Conway is rested or Conway is left the IPL due to injury. Imagine Maxwell or Green from RCB left like that. The entire RCB has been shattered. So we are depending on every lead player that has been pulled into the team. So this kind of
Yes,
dependency is
that's
what.
the question. That's
Yeah,
the question. Why is Ben's RCB facing struggle to win the championship still?
yeah. This kind of dependency is what the first thing I would say is RCB is so dependency on few players. There have been Chris Gayle, Virat Kohli. He has been playing for so long, and ABD Villiers. These are the star players. Now Maxwell is there, Faf du Plessis is there, Cameron Green has entered the bio bubble. So RCB is dependent on these teams. When you take the list of IPL champions and you check the team of those players, any team with an uncapped Indian player, good uncapped Indian player, will win the trophy. You cannot see CSK have not won the trophy because of Dhoni. It's not because of Jadeja. It's not because of Suresh Raina or any other major players. CSK has won trophy because of a player like Ruturaj Gaikwad, a player like Shivam Dube, a player like Tushar Deshpande. Only when youngsters perform, only these like uncapped Indians perform, the team gets more stronger. See, we had Virat Kohli for 16 years, one of the greatest player. I would say the greatest player in the world. We had ABD Villiers for almost an half decade, one of the greatest hitter in the world, and the beast Chris Gayle. We had almost half decade uh, in the team. Still, we are struggling to win the trophy because these big shots, these big hits can't get you trophy. They can entertain you. They can hit some sixes. They can smash some out of the ground. All these things. But winning trophy requires a more good players in the team, like the more young players in the team. We even seen Mahesh Dikshanya from Sri Lanka has played well at CSK. So these kind of youngsters, what makes a team greater? So Gujarat Titans have been performing well because of those youngsters. Gujarat Titans is not a strong team at all. I don't see anyone then Hardik Pandya, Shubman Gill, Rashid Khan, and Mohammad Shami. Only these four big shots are there. Apart from them, I don't see any big shots are playing, but they managed to win an IPL. They managed to enter a final. Almost like last season was almost a Gujarat Titans game, but due to some twist, CSK won the trophy. See, what I meant to say is these kind of youngsters can only win you a trophy. So if a team has a good youngsters, if a team has a good uncapped players, you'll win it. You'll definitely win a trophy. So youngsters are the future, I would say.
I hope you are in a joy moment because women's RCB won the championship yesterday. Yes,
Yeah.
recently we celebrated Women's Day also. So
Yeah.
I think it's the right time to ask this question. Share your thoughts about booming of women IPL.
Yeah, it's a very good thing. There are only 5 teams because we are lacking on a good women players. Like the numbers are such low. You have to play with 7 Indian players, of course, in a team. Women Indian team have 5 players. So if you calculate 7 into 5, 35 players. We have been managed to take 35 players plus substitute players. They come around 50 players or 60 players. When lot of women get into a cricket, pursuing cricket as a career, the number of team counts will automatically improve. See, women IPL, WPL has been happening for past few years, but when you see this year, the amount of audience getting into watching women cricket, or the amount of audience getting into, coming live to the stadiums to watch women playing, it's just unbelievable. The stadiums are almost full. It's because the quality of women playing, right? They're almost playing like a men. See, when you take a football, there would be a difference. Like what men plays and what women plays, there would be a huge difference. Like every other physically involved sports have this sort of difference because obviously men have a more testosterone, so men have that adrenal rush to to run, to fight, and all that. Women have lesser in biological. That's why women football is not so popular as well as men football. But in cricket, it's gradually changing. Like every year, I've been seeing I seen this WPL. The quality of cricket they've played is so unimaginable. Like that kind of cricket I have not seen before. So the game is so improving. Their attitude, their running between the wickets, their fielding. I think that is what made the entire India watch WPL. In this, during this time, the cricket when the women's cricket is booming, RCB winning a trophy is it's a so special feeling. I've been supporting RCB
Definitely.
since 2015, I guess. 2015, it's been almost 9 years. For 9 years, I haven't felt, a joy like this. The winning trophy kind of feeling is so, so special because I haven't felt what it feels like, what the party is like. I haven't felt that. I've been watching the video of RCB, Bengaluru fans celebrating at their hometown. They were so joyous because they have been so loyal for 17 years. Imagine any big shots team having a loyal fan base for 17 years without winning a trophy. What would be their fan base be? That would be reducing, right? RCB fan base have not reduced. So the entire Bengaluru, the entire RCB fans around India is that you can see at my voice, right? So they have been filled with a lot of pleasure because
Yes.
the main thing is this will break a curse. This will break a curse of that RCB is an unlucky team. They can't win a trophy. Thank you. I would like to thank women team for breaking that curse. I've recently written a post that even Virat Kohli, gave birth first for a woman child. Only after that he gave birth for Akai. So
Yes.
the first woman child has been arrived just yesterday. I hope RCB will win a couple of trophies in next 3-4 years. So I hope so. So this is such a coming back to the question you asked for why RCB is struggling to win the trophy. It's like a performance anxiety. When you take a leading IPL team, in the big shot IPL team, the first place you can say Chennai Super Kings, second Mumbai Indians, and the third team would be a Royal Challengers Bengaluru with no trophy. See, imagine first two teams have won 5 trophies, and the third most popular team haven't won any trophies. There are teams with who won couple of trophies, like Hyderabad have won couple of trophies, Kolkata have won a couple of trophies, but the amount of fan base for RCB compared to other teams which had won trophies is such an high thing. So automatically the spotlight falls on the RCB. Automatically the question will rise: why you guys are not winning trophy? Why you guys are not? I mean, you guys are so popular. You guys have a lot of fan base. Even you guys are playing very good cricket, like Virat Kohli, Maxwell, Faf du Plessis, Mohammad Siraj. You guys have so good players. You guys have a good team management, but why you guys can't win a trophy? So you guys are unlucky. So the curse have been made among Royal Challengers Bengaluru. Girls have broken the curses, and it's like a performance anxiety. Like when you struggle even at your life, when you can't do it. For example, if you wanna start a YouTube, you wanna make a video, and if you struggle to make a good video, automatically your mind will fix that. Oh, what about my communication skill? What if I fail? Even if you pull at to your closest, the more the your bestest, you will automatically feel like, no, I have to do it, I have to succeed, I have to win this, I have to do this. So that kind of pressure, what people have made on RCB. They have been at playoff, they have been at finals sometimes, 2016. But but at that edger, RCB, I think they're taking more pressure into their head. But with this victory of women Premier League, RCB, I think they have been, even the psychological aspect will apply on men's team too. That they will play some calm cricket like what Chennai Super Kings do. Chennai Super Kings does not have a compulsion to win a trophy because they already have four. They already have five.
Yes.
So they do not have a compulsion. They just play a good cricket. That's it. That is what bringing the result to them. That's kind of the mindset Dhoni have. Don't expect for the results, just focus on the progress. I hope after this trophy RCB will play, RCB will have that kind of mindset. See, we have won a trophy, our people are, our fans are so happy. Just forget about winning the another trophy, just play a good cricket. So if I hope that kind of mindset will get RCB to a good places in upcoming years. So I hope the curse would be broken among men's team too. It's not too far.
I hope this time we can guys chant like Isala Cup Namade with some proud
Yeah, yeah.
moment.
Yeah, we
Yes.
have already said we Isala Cup
Nambu.
uh, Namdu for women's cricket. So it's not too long to once again pronounce the phrase.
Oh, sure. Let's come to the next question. First match in IPL history. Kolkata Knight Riders won RCB. If I'm right, it's 18 April 2008. Do you
Yeah.
remember the date? Share your thoughts of the first match in the first IPL.
Yeah, I think I was 9 years old back then, 2008. Uh, I remember watching, the first match. There is something called Indian Premier League, like all other players. Like there is a team called Bengaluru, there is a team called Kolkata, there is a team called Chennai. Excites me more because I have seen a team like India, I have seen a team like Australia, like big countries. But when I see a team, a franchise like Chennai, I was so excited. Oh, okay, my town is playing. My town is
So
playing in international cricket.
what do you think that time they segregate the team Chennai, Bengaluru, Hyderabad like a state wise?
Yeah, I was so excited because I was a 9 years old child. So
Okay.
I can't think anything logically, or I was like, oh, my state is playing a cricket. And with an international player like Muthaiya Muralidharan, with Matthew Hayden, with MS Dhoni, with lot of Tamil people. Murli Vijay has been playing there. Ashwin has been playing there. So I was so excited. Like, okay, another mindset I had was I don't care whatever team, whichever team wins, because every team wins, like that feeling like India winning the game. So so I was more patriotic then because I have only seen international cricket. I want India to win. So even I watched the final game of Chennai Super Kings versus Rajasthan Royals. Chennai Super Kings failed to win that IPL trophy. Rajasthan Royals won the first game. Every people around me was saying, "Hey, vidra India dana jaikide." Like
I
they
understand.
had that kind of mindset. So over the years, the mindset have been changed. People are not so patriotic to Indian team. They just pick their favorite team. They just pick their favorite players, and just support for them. Like how I am supporting even Chennai born, how I am supporting Bengaluru. So that mindset have been changed. But back then, we had this kind of mindset. But coming back to your question, watching the first game KKR versus RCB, I was so excited. What is this? What is happening? I watched the first half. Only I watched the first half. I haven't watched the second half. So because KKR played the first, they batted first, and Brendan McCullum was smashing RCB bowlers. See, if I'm not wrong, T20 cricket was introduced in 2006 or 2007. We have, IPL is coming at 2008. So it's, the closer period. The format is new. The tournament is new. We don't know what the success rate of the tournament, if they have been playing for a couple of years or only this year. But it has came along 17 years. So it's a beautiful memory. Brendan McCullum was smashing 150 runs of 70 balls at that time was unimaginable. See, we have seen T20 World Cup before. We have seen T20 World Cup before Indian Premier League. So we are almost, we have the idea of what T20 cricket is. Okay, this is the format. We have 6 overs power play. A bowler is supposed to bowl a 4 overs. Like all that, we have an idea. We get an idea, but still 150 runs at 70 balls was still unimaginable. Even at today, if a player score 150 at T20 match, it's like an achievement. So that guy Brendan McCullum did at 2008. I was still mind blowing. I think any Indian fans, any IPL fans would not forget that event. So the first match showed us what T20 cricket is. First match of IPL is what they have shown. See, this is the T20 cricket. This is how you should play. Brendan McCullum have set an example. That guy was so ahead even during 15, even during 17 years before. So such a great match it is. Fortunately, I was not RCB fan then.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I watched the match without any tension. Yeah.
Actually, when BCCI founded Indian Premier League in 2007, there was an allegation that players from other countries could easily judge the minus and plus point of our players. Okay, they said it impact in a World Cup series. Okay, what
Okay.
do you think about the allegations after 23 years? According to you, is the allegations right?
I would not deny your question that I would not deny that those things are bullshit. I would not say that. I believe those allegations are right because India haven't won any ICC tournament for past 12 years. Even 2023 World Cup has happened at our own pitch, our own Indian pitch. India haven't managed to pull off to winning the World Cup. So even if we ignore that 2023 World Cup, India traveled to many countries to play an ICC tournament and still struggled to win a trophy. It's because like every other people coming to Indian pitch, every other players across the world, New Zealand players, England players, Australian players, Sri Lankan, even Asian country, except Pakistani players, every other player is coming to Indian pitch. They are spending almost 2 months of time here.
Time here.
They have been playing cricket for 2.5 months here. They know the pitch. They know the weather. They know the conditions well. But
Obviously,
I would not.
mindset of our players.
Yeah, mindset of the place. Yeah, they've been spending time with the
Yes. Yes.
biobubble. So almost every foreign place know the mindset. What cricket in India is like, even technically, even emotionally, even psychologically, they know what Indian cricket is. So for this reason, I would not say Indian Premier League has to be banned. It's not possible at all. We are more far from that. We have got into a modern era of cricket, so banning a domestic league is such an is a stupid thing, I would say. Rather, what we have to do is IPL is not the only domestic series which is happening in the across the world. There is a Big Bash League. There is a South Africa T20 League, which is getting more popular right now. There is Vitality T20 Blast Series, something like that. England conducts it. There is Bangladesh Premier League, there is Sri Lankan Premier League. Like there are lot of domestic series are there. What I'm saying is, why don't BCCI allow our players to go there? Imagine Indian players, lot of Indian across, 20 to 25 Indian players going to Big Bash and spending time with Australian cricket players, reading the Australian pitch, Australian conditions, and taking the knowledge into their head and coming back and imply it here. Why don't these kind of things happen? It's because BCCI's the restrictions towards our players. Like our Indian players should not go and play any T20 domestic series away from here. They should only play international cricket, and then they should only play Indian Premier League. See, these kind of restrictions does not going to help us winning ICC tournaments. See, if you want to win ICC tournaments, I think it's good idea to go outside and play. See, as I said, T20 South African T20 league is becoming more popular. Like lot of good players across the world going to South Africa and playing. But when India goes to South Africa to play a Test series or to play a ODI series or T20 series, the amount of pressure they are taking into their head is so immense because, as we all know, South African pitch is so tough to play. We can play it Australia, we can play it New Zealand, we can play it England so easily, but it's so tough to play at South Africa. Imagine Indian players are going for a South African T20 league and reading their pitch, and now imagine the pressure of going to a Test cricket. No, they will be so relaxed because they know the pitch. So I wish BCCI should remove all these restrictions and allow Indian players to go across countries and play some local tournaments. So that would what help us winning the ICC tournament. So I would not say IPL is a curse for us for not winning ICC tournaments. It's like the broad mind. You should have a broad mind. You should go across
Yes,
countries. You should go across countries and explore their pitch. This kind of the brotherhood we should have with other countries.
other
uh,
countries.
yeah, I hope that would be a good thing for us. So the allegations are true, but we cannot deny it, but we cannot ban it either. We cannot ban IPL. That is so illogical because IPL is a very big business. You cannot deny IPL. Like there are a lot of sponsorship going on there. There are a lot of advertisements going on there. There are a lot of entertainments as well going on there. Even the T20 cricket, T20 World Cup is coming. Coming June we are playing a T20 World Cup. Even for selecting teams, BCCI is not still so sure. I don't know Virat Kohli would play T20 World Cup or not. Everything comes under the aspect of IPL. If a guy play well on IPL, okay, we would pick him in a team. And also IPL have given us a lot of good players. Dhuru is a new guy who played a very good Test cricket recently. He was we found him through IPL. He was very good at Rajasthan Royals, I think. Mohammad Siraj has been a product of RCB. He has been struggling for 3-4 years, and past 3 years he has been playing good cricket. Now he's a leading bowler in Indian team.
Yes.
So IPL has given us a lot of good cricket players. So it's a good thing. We can't blame IPL for everything for not winning. If India is the strongest team right now in the world, one of the strongest teams in the world, it's because of IPL. IPL have has given lot of players, has given lot of inputs. This kind of strong mindset is unimaginable for during 2005 or 2000. India is not this strong at 2005. India is not this strong at 2090s. We are not such a strong team. But the growth of Indian cricket, when I ask you to point out some good international teams, you definitely say Australia in the first place, and you should have to say India at the second place. You have no other option. England are there, New Zealand are fine. England are there, New Zealand are there, but you cannot deny that India is the second best international team because IPL has given us a lot of options. See, Indian team does not depends on any particular players. Even without Virat Kohli, Indian team can play a good cricket. Even without Rohit Sharma, Indian team can play good cricket. So that kind of options we have got through IPL. See, there are there is only 11 spot to play at a team, but almost there are 20 to 25 players waiting outside to get that 11 spot. 20 to 25 quality players. I'm not saying like a normal player. 20 to
Okay.
25 good quality players are waiting to get these 11 spots. So this is, this immense option, as we have got this immense option from Indian Premier League, I would say.
Okay. I will share this video and I will tag Jaisa while sharing in the social media. He will get the idea to send our players to South Africa. Right? Okay.
Thank you.
And how does CSK connect with the Tamil audience? What does the Tamil audience makes of an emotional bond with the Dhoni?
When you see the beginning stage of IPL, Tamil people have been supporting Chennai Super Kings just for the sake of the franchise having Chennai in it. So this is Chennai Super Kings. It's from our own town. It's from our own state. So we have to support that. That kind of mindset what people had at
Yes.
beginning stage of IPL.
At beginning stage, yeah.
Yeah. But over the years, the loyalty of Dhoni towards the franchise, that is what making our people so emotionally
I
connected.
interrupt. I interrupt. I add one more question with the same because fans have been branding Sachin as a god of cricket.
Of course, yeah.
Tamil fans also accepting that, but Tamil audience are celebrating Dhoni more than Sachin. So,
Of
what is
course.
the reason for this? According to you, you may combine answer for both
Yeah,
questions.
yeah, yeah. Sure. That's what I was about to say. So the loyalty that Dhoni has shown to the franchise, he has been playing for 17 years for the same franchise every season as a captain. See, even there are some dark phase for Chennai. Chennai Super Kings has gone through some dark phases. Chennai Super Kings is not, their beds are not full of roses. They have been banned for a couple of years from IPL. Still, even after that, Dhoni's loyalty towards the franchise and the team and the Tamil people is so immense. So that is what Tamil people are so emotionally connected with Dhoni. The second reason is that it doesn't comes only from the loyalty. It's because what Dhoni did to the franchise. He has won 5 times. Other teams have been playing 17th IPL. Chennai Super Kings have been playing their 15th IPL because they got banned for 2 years. So within this 15 years span of time, Dhoni have won 5 times. He have been a see, imagine he has been winning one IPL for every 3 years averagely. So this kind of joy that Chennai people filled with, it is because of Dhoni's leadership. So slowly they have started to watch cricket only because of Dhoni. I know a lot of people who have quit cricket watching World Cup after to quit. I know a lot of people who have quit watching cricket after the 2019 World Cup loss. I have cried like a child after India losing 2019 World Cup. I was so emotional back then. So I know a lot of people quit cricket watching after them, but they still watch cricket because Dhoni plays cricket. They still watch IPL. They still watch Chennai Super Kings match. I don't know what would be the future of CSK or those CSK fans after Dhoni retires. I can't imagine that what would happen next. So that is why we almost we as in Chennai people almost started seeing Dhoni as a god of cricket, or a demigod, whatever. I
So
think
Chennai people replaced Sachin.
yeah, I would say that. Yeah,
Okay.
without
Yeah.
hesitation, I would say that.
Okay.
Even people across India have that mindset. You know these speculations because as a political journalist, you would see that Dhoni should be a prime minister candidate. We would have
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah.
speculations is
I
also
got come
happening there
across.
because Dhoni is a demigod. Dhoni should they have seen like Dhoni as a leader, not as a cricket leader who is handling 11 people. They want Dhoni to rule us.
Okay, okay.
So that kind of craze is what Dhoni is having. I don't know. I don't know. Dhoni is aware of this thing. In Tamil, we have put this pressure on Vijay, we have put this pressure on Rajnikant to become a chief minister, to get into politics and all that. See, Vijay is in his peak time right now, I guess. Like lot of spotlights on him. That kind of spotlights have been at Dhoni for past couple of years. I don't know. I don't know. Dhoni does know this or not. Someone tell him that this kind of speculations are going around you like
Yeah, I will tag Dhoni also.
yeah. So they have seen Dhoni far beyond a cricketer. Dhoni is not just a cricketer. He's like a demigod. For Chennai Super Kings fans, he's like a demigod. See, I've been checking right now to book a tickets for CSK versus RCB first match to watch live. I have not got it. The server has been crashed. And see, I don't know if it is legal to say here. Even for getting a ticket at black, they're asking around 10K, 15K for
Okay.
one ticket. I have to pay 10K to 15K to watch a game at live. It is
Yeah,
only
police was
because
arrested. Many
yeah,
police
yeah,
was arrested. Many to send black tickets. So
yeah, yeah.
it's not. It's legal only to share with us.
So the price, the demand is only because of Dhoni. So I've said to my friends like, hey, just keep this here. Next year Dhoni will retire, so we'll
Okay.
go watch some cricket. So because the amount would be reduced. So the craze is unimaginable. Like there are a lot of people who are ready, who are willing to pay 15K, 20K to watch a 3 hours of game at live, just to shout
Yes. Yeah.
at Dhoni's entry, just to shout at Dhoni's entry, just to watch him bat. So Dhoni is not even an opener. Dhoni is not even a one-down player. He comes at after 5 wickets. Probably he get 3 to 4 overs. அதுவே அதிகம். So, I think he would play, if he would play 10 balls, if he would face 10 balls, that would be too much. For that 10 balls, they have been selling tickets for 10K, 15K. So imagine the craze. I mean, if you go to stadium, maximum you would be watching
But
15
even
minutes of
even
Dhoni.
even it is a wrong. Even it is a wrong. Fans are ready to buy the ticket for that much cost.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
Yeah.
So
But
the craze
but
is
anyway,
unavoidable.
Ankas anyway, Ankas India will not encourage that kind of activities.
Yeah.
Okay. And my next question: even though Virat Kohli is a consistent player, he will still struggles under pressure. My point of view, he could not manage the situation like Dhoni. Why?
I would not agree with that point because I have seen him
Yeah,
play
you may
like in the
differ.
pressure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You may
I
differ.
have seen him. I have seen him play pressure at lot of at international cricket. He has won lot of games for us. That is why he has been called as a chase master. Virat Kohli has scored lot of centuries at chasing rather than first batting. So I think Virat Kohli has the Australian kind of mindset who doesn't take pressure in his head. Even at 2022 T20 World Cup, when India was under 5 for 3, Pakistan batted, they scored around 160, 165. India was chasing and they lost 3 wickets with 5 runs. Virat Kohli is the one who scored around 87 runs and won the. It's very crucial match. We all remember that. Virat Kohli smashing 2 sixes against Harris Rauf was, it's still called as a shot of emperor. And even in this 2023 World Cup, we have played a first match against Australia. The same scenario in the Australia have scored just 200 runs. It's not a big deal. It's not a big score to chase. But India have lost back-to-back 3 wickets within a 2-3 runs. I think it's 2 for 3, I guess. So India was at full pressure. Uh, if they lose couple of wickets, they might have lost that match. But Virat Kohli and KL Rahul stood and played a very good cricket and took us to the win. So pressure is not it's a new thing for Virat, and he has managed to win a lot of game. But I could sense where your question comes from. Virat Kohli holds the pressure when it comes to RCB.
Okay.
It might be because the franchise had too much dependency on Virat. See, when you take an international tournament, Virat has lot of support. Virat has lot of backup system. See, Virat played 87 or 85 knockout against Australia. He had KL Rahul at backup. KL Rahul was supporting the anchor innings. Even at T20 World Cup innings at Pakistan, Hardik Pandya was helping for Virat Kohli to get his game. So these kind of backup players Virat had during playing international cricket. He had Suresh Raina back then. He had Yuvraj Singh back then. He had even MS Dhoni back then. So he had lot of backup players. But when it comes to RCB solely depends on Virat Kohli. So he cannot. Any players cannot manage that kind of pressure. Even Dhoni cannot manage that kind of pressure. If a team entirely depends on Dhoni, we cannot see a good cricket from a Dhoni. A Dhoni should have at least a Jadeja. A Dhoni should have at least a Deepak Chahar, a batter like Deepak Chahar, a batter like Shardul Thakur. So that is what the problem. I guess Virat having a pressure with handling pressure when it comes to RCB, not at international cricket. Even I've seen he had won crucial games at RCB too. Virat as a captain, when you see his major problem is handling bowlers. As we all know, RCB has the one of the worst bowling sides we have seen
Yes.
compared to other franchises. So that is what the kind of pressure Virat had gone through. Apart from that, from batting, I don't think he had felt any pressure or not that. So yeah,
Okay, as we said, CSK have gotten a many wins. The team as a wicket keeper, Dhoni as a lead, as a captain. So,
yeah.
what is the importance of a wicket keeper in a cricket match than other players?
It's a good question because a wicket keeper has to concentrate on every ball of the match. Even the batter would not concentrate like that. Bowler would not concentrate like that. Even the batter on the other end would not concentrate like that. The only people in the ground concentrating on every ball of the match are umpire, leg umpire, and wicket keeper. Only these people concentrate. They have to be focused on all 120 balls of T20 game. See, even when you take at games like ODI, they should be concentrated for around 300 balls. When you take a test cricket, they should be concentrated around 500 balls, 520 balls, if I'm not wrong. So it is very important for a wicket keeper, to be staying focused. Apart from that, a wicket keeper needs, the unimaginable fitness because he would be doing squats for every ball. He should sit and he should stand and he should run. Like his legs would be so strong. That is why Dhoni have a. I remember Virat Kohli saying, What is the one thing you want to take from MS Dhoni?" He was asked like that, and Virat Kohli replied like Dhoni's quadriceps. Quadriceps means leg muscle. So Virat Kohli was jealous of Dhoni's leg muscles because as a wicket keeper, his legs are so strong. Because it has to be strong to do 120 squats for every matches. After this kind of tough job, he would be squatting, he would be running, he would be concentrating on the game. He would be, he should play even mind games for stumping like that. He should play every spin balls, every swing balls, every bouncers. His only focus should be on the ball. Even after keeping for 20 overs game, he should bat like a hell. Like imagine the workload that wicket keeper has been getting.
Yes.
So Dhoni's age is 42 right now. I have seen recent interview of Robin Uthappa saying that Dhoni would not be having any problem in this season with playing with batting or leading a team. His only problem would be a wicket keeping because his age has been 42 right now. I don't know what he would be. Would be he playing as a wicket keeper or would be he playing as a fielder or an impact player? We don't know that. Only on March 22 we would get to see
Only we
that.
can understand what. Yeah.
Yeah, but my assumption or my guess is Dhoni would be wicket keeping for this season
True.
because he would like to wicket keep. That is what makes him a good leader. That is what makes him a good keeper. Like he could glance at every other corner of the ground. He could manage the field. That is what. That is one of the major inputs CSK has ever got. So I don't think he would sacrifice that spot for any other players.
Okay.
So and also understanding the mindset of Dhoni, He's like an alpha man. He won't like, oh man, I like my legs are so paining, I just sit at the corner. No, he won't have that mindset. He will be like
Okay.
a, I take the charge. That is what the mindset Dhoni have. So my guess is Dhoni would be wicket keeping this season. That would
Okay,
not be
sure.
a big issue for him.
There is a talk of starting a 10 overs IPL. Do you think fans don't want to spend much time to watch a match?
I don't think this would be, this would be come into practical because there are few things related to that. A 20-over IPL game happens around 3.5 hours. So people will always like to watch a full packaged movie, not a short film. Because 3.5 hours is like compared to watching a film, they like to watch cricket like that. They like to watch IPL in people only like to watch IPL in T20 format. They would not. I don't think anyone would want a smaller pleasure. We want an extended pleasure, right? So our pleasure duration should be a larger. So I don't think T20 thing will come. Apart from this, when the format is reduced, to 10 overs, the sponsorships are reduced, the advertisements are reduced, the attention span are reduced, the amount of pleasure watching cricket would be reduced because we have seen a 10 overs match like at other local T20 tournaments like CCL, Celebrity Cricket League has happened now. It has happened for 10 overs, I guess. Watching a cricket for 10 hours is like, I don't feel it good. I don't feel any sort
Okay.
of so that would not be successful if they get 10 hours match.
Okay, sure.
So there would be speculations, there would be a talks, but that would not come into practical is what I'm thinking. So T20 cricket is a future that there is no doubt in that.
No, that way.
Even back
Okay.
then, Ajit in 2006 or 2007, Ajit guessed this also.
Okay.
T20 cricket is very new to that time. He said like T20 cricket is the future. Like one day cricket will slowly, people will not play one day cricket so often. Only rare games they will play one day cricket. So the wider format will be a T20 cricket because people likes to watch a film. People likes to watch a 2.5 hours film, 3 hours film. So even when you go for an office and work for a 9 to 10 hours or 8 to 9 hours and coming back to the home, you just get freshen up and sit at the sofa and you just want to watch an IPL and go to sleep at 12 o'clock. That is kind of cricket watch people likes to watch. No, I've come to home at 8 o'clock and just get freshen up and just put on my TV. I just watch the cricket for 2 hours, 3 hours, and I'll go back to sleep at 11:30, 12. So this is why this time ratio is right. This is why IPL is successful among every people in the country. Even the school kid watch IPL, college kid watch IPL, any people who are working watch IPL. It's because the IPL is like a movie. No, I would not say IPL. I would say T20 cricket is like a movie format. When
Okay.
you start a movie, there is a story starting it, and there is a midpoint, and there is a climax. That kind of pleasure is what people sticking on to T20 cricket rather than any other formats in cricket. So I don't think T10 cricket would be a successful. There would be a testing and all that. That is for sure, but that would not be successful, I guess. So
Okay,
it is
sure.
not possible.
Okay. On a TV show, I think in Ian, you mentioned the cricket as a war.
Yeah.
What is the point there to see a match as a war?
It's like first of all, cricket is a competitive game. Any competitive game would be a war. See, when you take a game like a chess, two people are playing at each other. There is no any physical action involved. There is, you just move the pieces, but at the mind, at the board, at the strategically, the brain processes a war. Not exactly the war happened during at the ancient time, but the brain would like to crash the opponent's ego. So that is what the war kind of mindset, I would say. See, when it comes to cricket, cricket is both a mind game and a physical game as well. You can't just be
Yeah.
a strong man. You can't just be a strong man and win a game of cricket. You have to be things tactically. You have to have a mindset that Dhoni, have the Dhoni kind of mindset to win a game of cricket. So there is a mind war as well as the physical war is going uh, in the ground, I would say.
So the players should follow the mindset.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Every players are following that mindset.
Yeah.
I cannot say they should follow. I believe every players are following that mindset. Apart from that, not every game of cricket are war. But when a game moves to the heat of the moment, the thrill moment, if you if you take a scenario like you have to hit a boundary, you have to hit 4 runs to win in one ball to win. What kind of mindset players are in? They won't be relaxed. They won't be gentle either. They would like fight the opponent. The batsman mindset would be like, oh man, I'm going to hit the bowler's ball, and immediately the bowlers become an opponent. The bowlers become an enemy for that one moment. So that is why cricket is a war. That is why India, Pakistan have so much speculations, so much pressure across the world. We have to beat Pakistan. You cannot lose against Pakistan. That is the same mindset Pakistanis have. Guys, you are playing against India. You definitely have to win this game. That is what the pressure they put into our mind. Like unlike I said, we don't want a trophy. We just have to beat CSK. That is the same kind of mindset what Indians or Pakistanis have. They would not say, but deep down they have. Winning trophy is secondary. Just win these Indians or win these Pakistanis. So automatically the war kind of mindset, comes into their head. Like not only India, Pakistan, every other cricket teams has a rival. So they play this kind of cricket. So, and as I said at Niyarana, I don't believe cricket is a gentleman's game. You can be gentle,
Yeah.
you can be kind, but the game requires your aggression. The game requires you to be behave like a Virat Kohli. You to be like, I'm the winner. I don't let anyone win this game. No, Virat Kohli have that kind of mindset. He doesn't like to lose. Virat Kohli doesn't like to lose. He hates the winning. He don't feel like, oh, it's okay to lose. Oh no, he's not that kind of player. He wants to win. He will fight for that. Even the result would be against him. Even the result would be far for him. Whatever reasons, but he have that mindset to win the game. If he feels like someone taking the game against him, he would even doesn't hesitate to sledge the opponent. So growing up as a Virat Kohli fan or growing as up an Yuvraj Singh fan, I was back then Yuvraj Singh fan before Virat Kohli. So these two players have similarities. So growing up as an UV fan or Virat fan, I haven't seen cricket as a gentleman's game throughout my
Okay.
life. I only see it as an aggression. I only see it as a war. You can be gentle. Virat has been gentle to many players. Like Virat is the most fun player you would see. Virat would encourage opponent player. Virat would be so friendly with Pakistani player. I remember watching whenever T20, whenever ICC tournaments happen, Virat would enter the Pakistani's bio bubble and be friendly with them and have a chat, have a fun, and come back to the our own bio bubble. But when it comes to the game, when the first ball begins, the oppositions entirely becomes the enemy. But after the game ends, they again becomes friend for him. So that is the mindset I'm saying. Like they are not enemies outside. See, when you're boxer, you know when you're boxer, only at the ring the opponent is an enemy. When you step away from the ring, he's just another sportsman. You should treat him kind. Any boxers would not hit a guy outside the ring. A true martial arts player, true boxer will hit any human being only at the ring. See, that is kind of mindset that cricket players also go through. They do not have enemies outside the ground. But they have enemies inside the ground. So that is what I meant.
So right now we are in the last session. I have some list of rapid fire questions. Okay.
Yeah, sure. It's so
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. So interesting. I need a genuine answers for this session. CSK without Dhoni.
Oh, unimaginable.
Virat Kohli minus in IPL.
Leadership, Oh, I'm so. I would not like to say that, but I don't.
Why?
I don't think Virat has led RCB well, but he did. He did great things to India. He did great things to Indian team as a captain. Even as a captain, I don't see it as a RCB for Virat as a RCB captain. So
So I think
I
he
would hate
needs
to say
some.
this.
I think he needs some talented young 10 members like what
Yeah,
Vivekananda said.
yeah.
Okay. What would happen if Rahul Dravid played IPL?
I think he played IPL, I guess. Oh, it's a rapid fire, right? I think he would if he would play 30 balls, he would score around 40 runs.
40 events, okay. Has the Punjab King been failing by the inconsistent bowling lineup?
Not only inconsistent bowling lineup, I would say as an entire team. Punjab
Why?
Kings has been failing as an entire team because for past recent year, I don't see Punjab Kings entered playoff. I don't even see they're performing well. See for RCB even haven't won any trophies. They would say RCB haven't won trophies, but they have won hearts like that. They are troll all these speculations comes around. It's because RCB
Okay.
plays good cricket. RCB plays good cricket, and they do not pull off for a better result. That is what problem with RCB. Rather than that, I won't say RCB is a bad team or bad franchise, whatever. But I don't think Punjab Kings is a good team. I don't think their performance is good enough. So not only bowling lineup. So that is what I would like to say.
Sorry, Punjab Kings. Okay. What is the exact reason for the Sunrisers lackluster performance in the IPL tournament?
It is because of not performing well at auctions, because they put lot of money on big shots, and they lack on the, as I said, they lack to get some good junior players or good uncapped players, so they have to concentrate more on that thing. I guess so. They fail. The first thing they fail is at auction. But this year I'm hoping Sunrisers will play very good cricket, because the same mindset during South African T20 League they have won a trophy, I guess. Sunrisers have won
Okay.
a trophy at South Africa, so that give them boost. Apart from that, the World Cup winning captain Pat Cummins has been um, appointed as a captain for Sunrisers. So Pat Cummins has been a very good captain for Australia for past 1.5 years. He has retained Ashes. He has won T20. No, he has won World Test Championship. He has won World Cup at India. So he knows the Indian pitch well. He knows the Indian conditions well. As I said, he knows the Indian psychological aspects of Indian cricket well. So I hope I cannot say Sunrisers will win IPL trophy, but you can expect a very good cricket from Sunrisers this year under the leadership of Pat Cummins.
Leadership of Jay Shah in BCCI.
No comments.
No comments. Okay. I hope. Why have not any other games gained as much importance as cricket?
It's the condition only at India, I guess, not at other countries.
Okay.
Only at India, cricket is gaining lot of attention. I don't say it wrong, because countries like Argentina will only celebrate football. Countries like Brazil will only celebrate football. So it's
Okay.
like a cultural
Depends on
thing.
country.
Depends on country and depends on the culture.
Okay.
Football is in their blood. Football is it the, at Italy's blood, at Argentina's blood, at Brazil's blood, Portuguese blood. So cricket is in our blood. We have to accept that all these political things. You have to keep all political things aside, and you have to agree that cricket is our religion. So there is nothing wrong with that. It's our see, even
Okay.
any countries who deny their culture, cultural sport or cultural things or cultural uh, being whatever, I don't the country would lose their identity. So for India, cricket has been a major identity across the other countries, for other countries. So it is
Okay.
good thing for have cricket as a religious game. But one concern is you should also have uh, you should focus on other games also. Indians have been playing good at badminton. Indians have been playing extraordinary game at chess, because at entire India, I guess Delhi, Mumbai, and Kolkata have 8 grandmasters, each 8 grandmasters. Tamil Nadu have 24 grandmasters. In Tamil Nadu alone have 24 grandmasters.
Yes.
Indians have been playing better chess than America, and Indians have been playing better chess than Russia. So I wish India should get a equal spotlight for chess, like for cricket. We cannot expect it immediately, but over the years, over the popularity becomes, high, automatically it will. People have started watching kabaddi, I guess. Pro kabaddi has been getting a good attention, good attention among Tamil people and Indian people as well. So it is the slow process. We have understand that we should not only support cricket. There are other sports, there are other good players. I think Indians have started to adopt that mindset, and they're implying and watching. See, even getting a lot of attention for Women Premier League is alone a great success for us. See, today we are getting, we have started getting the lot of attention. Imagine the Women Premier League 5 years from now. It would be a successful Premier League, equals to men. So it's a slow progress. We cannot expect immediately, but we can expect 5 years from now. We can expect 10 years from now. So I think we are at the right path.
And it's a time for a end of the show. Thank you for sharing wonderful time with me. In this show, we have discussed many things regarding the cricket, especially IPL. I hope viewers will enjoy this show. Once again, thank you, Mr. Balu.
Thank you, MSP. Thank you for grabbed me in. I had good time watching. I had good time speaking about cricket. I love cricket. I love speaking about cricket. So I had very good time, and I've been following Uncos India for past couple of months. You know the kind of political vision you have. It's the political vision you have. We cannot see it at the other channel. It's like the individual vision. That is what essential for journalism, I guess. As a journalist,
Thank you,
you
thank
can't
you.
go behind every media. Okay, this media, all other media are talking at this point of view, and we should also talk at this point of. No, as a journalist, we should have our own point of view. So I've been seeing that at Ancos India. So all the best to you, and very
Thank you, thank you.
congratulations.